So we got a release date window for the patch and the characters, this window being sometime in April. Now I know this is vague, but let me explain why it's vague. One translation says the patch is supposed to come to arcades in late April, and another says it's supposed to come to arcades in early April. So why am I not excited? Well, there's a couple reasons why. Now I have discussed with Max Oblivion on Twitter, so I have parts of that conversation up on the screen for you to see. If you guys aren't aware of who Max is, he's a BB Tech player who streams and covers the news in a more optimistic style compared to my realistic style. There's nothing wrong with this at all. I would advise give him a look-see if you want a different perspective of what's going on. Now with all the mushy stuff out of the way, why am I not excited for the release date window? The reason is because of the implications. So if the patch comes to arcades anywhere in April, this means the console version most likely won't come until May. This is where the problem lies. See, what this implies is that we waited all this time for just 4 characters, so a 6-month wait for reveal, followed by 2 or more months for them to be playable, all for a mere 2, maybe 3 months before EVO. All of this means that the DLC was just for EVO.
Which is nice and all.
However, this isn't the case, basically means that we waited for so little. On top of this, we know there will be an announcement at EVO because BB Tag is on the main stage on Sunday, which combined with us still being 3 fates short means that we'll get some type of reveal. This is why I'm not excited, because should there be a repeat set of events, people will not be happy with this at all. Allow me to explain instead of broad stroke. Look at how pissed people were going 6 months with no information. Imagine if this were to legit repeat itself, especially when you take into account how much information Kill la Kill, Dragon Ball FighterZ, and Blazblue Fantasy have all gotten in the same amount of time, all of which are developed by ARC. It really makes it feel as if Tag is an afterthought, only getting information and development time when nothing else is being worked on. Now, before you jump in the comments and say different teams work on different games, yes, I'm very much aware of this. The problem though is that when August gets here and we look back at the year in review, we can clearly see Tag got the least amount of information. Even worse is that information came so late in that time period. Dragon Ball FighterZ got the base forms of Goku and Vegeta combined with Cooler revealed at EVO. After that, they got 17, Jiren, Videl, and are now getting GT Goku. This is all up to the current date of this video. Blue got its official announcement and more characters revealed. And when it comes to Kill la Kill, they got every type of announcement you could want. Trailers, characters, gameplay, and a release date. All of this compared to Tag, which just got 4 characters in that span of time. Now one could argue that this would be comparing apples to oranges. My answer to this though is that any information is good information. Keeping people in the dark is never a good thing. We should not have to wait until really big events every year just to get a smidgen of information. Big events like EVO and EVO Japan used to be the icing on the cake for announcement. Now they're the entire cake. A cake that only comes twice a year while the rest of the year passes right along in silence. So how could all this be remedied? Well, this is the reason why I brought up Max to begin with. You see, Max believes we will get one more reveal before EVO, specifically villains, or let's be honest, the edgelord pack.
Which is nice and all.
See, the problem there was the characters dropping so close to EVO that they may be running the risk of not being deemed illegal. On top of this, if more characters are really being held back for some April Fool's Day surprise like a lot of people believe, because let's face it, how sad is that we're really grasping at those kind of straws? This would mean that those characters need to drop very soon after release, after the patch is applied. My perspective of this is that it would blow over smoother if they were to just wait until EVO and reveal 12 characters. Yes, I know that's a big number. The reason here is that we waited an entire year for only 4 characters. EVO is apparently when ARC likes to show things off. With this being EVO US and on Sunday, this would be the best time for a big, large announcement and transparency, because we know the 6th fate will be revealed here, so let me break down that 12 number. Going off the most recent reveal that had Arcana Hearts in it, we got 1 character from the core franchises and 1 from the guest franchise. Well, this would mean that we could potentially see 3 characters from each of the core franchises. That would be 9, 1 new character from Ruby, 1 new character from Arcana Hearts, and of course 1 new character from the 6th fate, for a grand total of 12. This will not only make the past year much more tolerable to accept, but it would also make moving forward a lot more exciting. Because as I said before, as much as I hate to say it, the patch will be data mined. So in May for sure, we will know what's coming one way or another, sadly. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, you have my gratitude. Please like and subscribe the video and share it on any Discord that you're involved in.